Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi, my name is Atlantis A. Davis, and today we're going to be doing Algebra Tiles Atlantis Edition. My facilitator's name is Mark Emiliak, and here we go. Today we're going to be learning about algebra tiles. First, let's explain their values. First, the biggest one, which would have to be x squared, which also can be negative x squared. I put the red on the back to represent the negative. The next one we have is the medium one, which is x, which also can be negative x2, or negative x and positive x. The last one we have is the smallest one, which is 1, which also can be negative 1. Okay, now let's show you how to use these algebra tiles in problems, or in this case, binomials. Now we're going to be talking about binomials. The first thing you should know about binomials is you always complete the square, which insulates towards the corner. Now let's do the problem. X plus 2 times x plus 1. So let's do it. Find the x. Positive x plus 1, or I should say 2, which equals x plus 2. Now we have x plus 1. X plus 1. Now let's multiply them. The way I see it, how I multiply them is like battleship. Times, times, times. So x times x, which equals x squared. 1 times 1, which equals x. 1 times 1 equals x. And 1 times 1 over here equals x. And then we have 2 times 1, which would be 2. Which then comes out to x squared plus 3x, 1, 2, 3, plus 2. And that's how you multiply binomials. Now let's move on to quadratics. Alright, now we're going to be learning about quadratics. What quadratics is, you're trying to find everything up here, not down here. They give us everything, the answer for up here. They pretty much give us the answer, but we have to find out what the equation is. So let me write down the equation, or our answer technically. Plus 7x plus 10. And we have to try to figure out what this is and that. So I'm going to fill this in with this. I'll be back to you in 1 second. Now that we have that done, and we're back, we're going to try to solve what the equation is. So let's do it. Now we know an x times an x equals x squared, so let's put it down. And we know that a 1 times a 1 would equal an x. So we go 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, because it keeps on going on for about 5 of them. So right here, right here, right here. And it just goes on, times 1, times 1, because it just spreads out. Now remember, 2 times 5 equals 10. So we have that. So let's find the other equation. So we have 1x, x, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 on top. Now we have up here an x, plus 2, plus 2. So the answer would be, or technically the equation, would be x plus 5 times x plus 2. And there is quadratics. Just finding the opposite, just reverse order of binomials. Now we're going to find how to complete the square in one order and show you how the equation goes and how to do it. Now we're going to be learning about completing the square. So what completing the square is exactly how it sounds. So we're going to map this out. X squared negative 6x plus 3 equals 0. So let's map it out real quick. Now that we've mapped that out, we have to actually figure out the problem. But the thing is, we have to complete the square, right? So where's these? We gotta figure out where these are. So we're gonna figure that out with this. So now let's do the actual equation. This to the side. So now we have to figure the actual equation out, which is x2. Subtract 6x plus 3 equals 0. we now know that there are 6 missing. So let's find those. So first thing we have to do is add 6 to each side. Which ends up being 6 equals 9 plus 6x. X2. So now you have to factor it. And the first thing you want to do is find the square root. So factor out like this. Three, and because of the 9, which will equal 6. Right here. And now you have the square root, which is quantity squared, so we have the quantity squared. So here, x subtract 3. Since it can be positive or negative, we have to over here we have to plus or minus 6. Which would have to end up being, we have to subtract that 3, which would have to end up being, let's go over here, which would end up being x subtract 3 equals plus or minus 6 squared. And that's how you do it. Find the factor it, square it, quantity square root it. With this and this, it can be negative, positive. It has to be over that, square root, which ends up being the final answer. This is x subtract 3 equals plus or minus 6. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. This was basically algebra tiles from binomials, which was multiplying from the top to bottom. Then went to quadratics, which was from top to bottom, was finding the equation, and finding the square, which was doing the equation, finding the rest of the square. And that's algebra tiles. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have the information at the end of this video.